Good day. We are from Team 2, and our team consists of me, myself, my name is Liong, and Chang, and Khairul bin Mohamad Saupi. And today, we will address wage discrimination in the workplace among persons with disabilities. Here is the brief description. The Persons with Disabilities Act 2008, Act 685 was established to safeguard the rights of persons with disabilities, particularly concerning employment. Section 39, Part 1 says that persons with disabilities have the right to access employment, and employers are required to protect these rights by ensuring just and favorable working conditions, which include equal opportunities and equal pay for equal work. In this infographic, we will cover the problem, recommendation, and justification. While laws like Person with Disabilities Act 2008 provide protections, their inconsistent enforcement creates problems that affect businesses. First of all, employment rights are overlooked. Now, imagine a scenario where your organization fails to uphold the rights of persons with disabilities. The impact? Reduced trust and potential legal risk. Next, discrimination in pay. When salaries vary based on disabilities, it challenges the principle of fairness, which affect workplace harmony. Third, justifications for discriminatory practices. Some employers unintentionally justify discriminatory practices. This not only undermines legal protections, but also damages your workplace culture. Next, lack of accountability. Without active enforcement of disability laws, these practices persist, putting businesses like yours at risk. And lastly, limited employment opportunities. When barriers exist, you miss out on diverse, talented, and innovative professionals. And now, why this matters to you in the workplace? The consequences of these issues ripple across all levels of your organization. First, legal and ethical compliance. By addressing these challenges, you avoid lawsuits and maintain compliance with laws like the Persons with Disabilities Act 2008. Second, promoting workplace equality. By fostering inclusivity enhances employee morale, trust, and loyalty, thus creating a harmonious work environment. Third, boosting productivity. When employees feel valued, their performance also improves. Fourth, attracting and retaining talent. A fair workplace attracts top talent, including highly skilled individuals with disabilities, which helps your organization to thrive. And the last, economic and industrial growth. Ensuring persons with disabilities have equitable opportunities enriches your industry and strengthens the economy. The cost of ignoring this issue. Neglecting these matters can have serious impact. One of the impact is lawsuits and penalties. These consequences could result in lawsuits, penalties, and increased scrutiny from regulators. Second, reputational damage. Discriminatory practices can tarnish your brand, reducing its appeal to customer and potential employees. Third, low morale and productivity. Unequal treatment leads to dissatisfaction and a less engaged workforce. Fourth, loss of talent. Losing skilled professionals, both with and without disabilities, can limit your organization's potential. And the last, economic and social impact. Marginalizing persons with disabilities reduces their contribution to your business and the wider economy, slowing progress for all. Next, I would like to pass to Khairul for explaining the recommendations.
Thank you, Liong. Now, I would like to share the proposed solution of that involve each one of you in playing a crucial role in making our workplace into a fair and respected toward all employees. Together, we embark on a journey not just to meet but to exceed our standard for inclusivity and equality for persons with disability. Let's explore how you can make this happen. What we want to achieve is that our workplace where every policy, every training session, and every piece of our environment is aligned perfectly with the best practice in disability right. This is what our comprehensive disability inclusion and equality framework is all about. Here are how you can contribute. The first one is the policy review and revision. You have the opportunity to align our policy with the latest legal standard, ensuring that they are comprehensive and up to date. Second one is targeted training. By participating in mandatory training session, you help us foster an inclusive culture that empower every team member. The third one is accessible and work environment. You can help identify areas for improvement, making our facility and system fully accessible to all. The fourth one is transparent pay audit. You can assist in regular audit to ensure that our pay practices are fair and transparent, helping us maintain integrity. And the last one is performance tracking. You use a specific metrics to monitor and enhance how well our PWD are integrated into our team. Now, to make this vision a reality, we need a centralized approach. This ongoing program will encompass all initiatives, from recruitment to training, from policy making to coordination. Here's how where your leadership will make a difference. The first one is to ensure consistency. We can help standardize and pace the best scale, the benefit, and accommodation across the organization. Second one is the compliance monitoring. We will conduct a regular check to ensure that we are always in line with the Act of 685 and other disability legislation. And the last one is to promote culture change. Through your endorsement and participant in training and recognition program, we will directly influence and integrate our inclusivity goal into the company culture. Now, I want to talk about the alternative solution, which is there are two. The first one is the third-party certification and audit program, where we will engage with external experts to audit our practice. This will not only provide an objective assessment, but also enhance the transparency and credibility of our effort. Your engagement will be crucial in making sure that making sure that we implement the recommendation efficiently. The second one is the voluntary employer network for disability inclusion. We will join force with other businesses to share and learn from best practice in disability inclusion. Your active participation in this network will help us build a supportive community and drive improvement across the industry. And lastly, how do we measure the effectiveness of our solution? There are three categories. The first one is quantitative metrics. You will track our employment rate, pay equity, and turnover among PWD to ensure that our practice are effective. The second one is qualitative metrics. Through your involvement in conducting survey, gathering feedback, you will help us understand the inclusivity and satisfaction within our team. And lastly, compliance and reputation indicator. Your vigilance in maintaining legal compliance and tracking external recognition will safeguard and enhance our reputation as a leader in workplace inclusivity. Your involvement is not just valuable, it is essential. Every step that you take, every policy that you help shape, and every feedback you participate in drive us closer to workplace where everyone, regardless of their ability, is valued and respected. Now let's move on to the last section, which is justification, that will be presented by my friend Henry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Khairul. Now we're going to discuss about justification. Overall implementation costs. To begin, implementing a disability inclusion framework involves several key investments. Thus includes the first one is policy review and revisions. So this involves legal consultation and internal policy audits to ensure compliance with disability law. The cost is moderate and mostly is a one-time expense. So next is training and awareness program. Regular training on inclusivity and anti-discrimination ensure all employees are aligned with best practices. This is a medium to high recurring cost, but it strengthens the company culture. Next is workplace accessibility improvement. This includes physical modifications such as ramps, elevators, and also the accessible restroom, but as well as digital improvement like screen readers and assistive software. However, the initial cost is high, but it is a long-term investment that benefit both employee and also the customer. And the next is transparent pay audits. Regular salary review helps ensure fair pay practices. This requires a medium investment on an ongoing basis. Last is performance tracking and compliance monitoring. Data collection tools and external audits help track progress. So this requires moderate to high recurring costs, but it actually ensures a long-term compliance. So the overall implementation cost is budget friendly. If an organization can utilize the government's incentive and subsidies, implement a phased approach, and also leverage existing resources. So for impact on companies' productivity and off-day, first is minimal disruptions to productivity. Training session can be scheduled during off-peak hours or integrated into existing training program. Next is no significant reduction in working hour. Some employee will participate into training and meetings, but regular operation will continue without major interruptions. Last is staff off-day remain unchanged. Inclusion initiatives do not require additional leave day. Any participation can be scheduled within existing work hours. For justifications, legal protections. For complying with Act 685 can actually minimize the risk of lawsuit, penalties, and reputational damage. Next is improve employee morale and productivity. So an inclusive work environment fosters engagement and improve overall performance. Next, enhance reputation and competitive advantage. Company known for inclusivity can attract top talents, gain customer trust, and also secure investment. Last is long-term economic benefits. Retaining employee reduce hiring and training costs, and increasing workforce participation of PWD, which is persons with disabilities, contribute to economic growth. Last but not least, to conclude that ensuring employment rights for persons with disability is not just a legal requirement. It is a strategic and ethical decision that strengthens business. The key issue of discriminations, unequal pay, and accessibility barrier must be addressed through a structural disability inclusion and also the equality framework. That's all for our group. Thank you.